So for this video, we're going to try to knock out three things here. We're going to do changing margins, adding grid lines to print view, and setting print area. So one of the things that you want to do first is go up to File and go to Page Setup. So if you watched the earlier video, you know that I referenced it before. The very first thing that it's going to take us to is the Margins tab. So inside the Margins tab, let's go ahead and change our margins from 0.75 to 0.5 all the way throughout. This will mean we can get more items on a page. It gives us an option of how we want to center it on the page. Let's go ahead and click Center Horizontally. So that would be changing your margins, and if that's all you wanted to do, you could just hit OK. We have the choice of keeping our page portrait or landscape or moving it to portrait. Let's just keep it at landscape. And let's go over to Sheet. Inside Sheet, you want to see this choice here that says Grid Lines. Make sure that your grid lines is selected. So if it's not selected, it's just going to print out a page with none of the lines in the background. But for what we want in order to organize our data, we want it to be in the background. So there's not much to change there. Okay. Now let's say I didn't want to print this whole piece, right? I just want to print this little section from here to here for my paper. So this is really useful when you have a chunk that you want to print, but you don't want the whole thing. So what I would do is I would highlight the section that I'm interested in printing, and I would go to File, Print Area, and Set Print Area. So you guys aren't actually going to print in class today, but what you notice is if I go to Print Preview right now, it's only going to be showing me these items. So I do want you to go to Print Preview just to make sure that it's only showing you these items and not these items over here. So we would go to File, Print, and notice if it was printing, we have the lines in the background, we have our headers and our footers that we got before, and it's not showing me the other items that were over here. Okay, since we're not actually printing, hit cancel. But you do need to know how to set your print area. If you want to clear your print area, you can go back to File, Print Area, Clear Print Area, so that that goes away. This right here is my standardized printing area because it is a page. This is the end of a page. And that's it. So when you're done, go ahead and give yourself checks to say, hey, I finished the section.